Imagine the universe as a lively night out in Manchester. But instead of people in pubs, there are galaxies hanging about in groups. These big meetups are called galaxy clusters, the universe's biggest social clubs. They stretch across millions of light years, held together by gravity, like a cosmic sticky toffee pudding. Think of them as the neighborhoods of the universe, packed with galaxies, stars, and mysterious dark matter. So next time you look up, remember, you're peeking into the universe's biggest, most exciting social events. So just how many galaxies are in a cluster? Well, a galaxy cluster can have tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of galaxies. Each galaxy is like a person at a music festival. Some are massive and bright, right in the middle. Others are smaller, hanging out at the edges. But together, they make up a universe-sized party. All clusters are held together by gravity, the universe's best bouncer. It's a cosmic festival that's been going for billions of years. Now, let's zoom in for a closer look at our own cosmic neighborhood. Our home galaxy, the Milky Way, isn't floating around on its own. We're part of a small but friendly galaxy cluster called the Local Group. You could say it's our own little corner of the universe. The Local Group isn't as big as some other galaxy clusters, but it's cozy and full of familiar faces. There are about 50 or so galaxies in this group, all hanging around together, like friends at the Chippy on a Friday night. And just like any good club, there's a mix of big and small members. The Milky Way is one of the biggest galaxies in the Local Group. We're not bragging, but we do have a pretty nice spot here. Our galaxy is like one of the main organizers of this cosmic club, but we're not alone. There are plenty of neighbors to get to know. So, next time you think about our place in the universe, remember, we belong to the Local Group, a special gathering of galaxies, all swirling together in the great cosmic dance. Let's introduce some of the Local Group's star members. First up, we've got the Small Magellanic Cloud, or SMC, and the Large Magellanic Cloud, or LMC. Don't let the names fool you. They're both whole galaxies, not just puffs of space dust. They're smaller than the Milky Way, but still impressive, like little brothers you can't help but love. Then there's the Triangulum Galaxy, also known as M33. It's another spiral galaxy, twirling away just a stone's throw from us. Well, if you could throw a stone a few million light years, that is. The Triangulum is quite the looker, with its beautiful arms and bright stars. But the real heavyweight champion of our group is the Andromeda Galaxy. It's bigger than the Milky Way and heading straight for us. Don't worry though, it'll take 4 billion years to get here. There's no need to start packing your bags just yet. All these galaxies, and more, make up our Local Group. Together they form a close-knit team, swirling through space, sharing the same cosmic postcode. If the Local Group is our home club, then, well, the Virgo cluster is like the massive city center nightclub just up the road. Located about 60 million light-years away, the Virgo cluster is the nearest big galaxy cluster to Earth. It's a proper heavyweight, with over 1,000 galaxies packed inside. The Virgo cluster is home to all sorts of galaxies. You've got your smooth, egg-shaped elliptical galaxies, which honestly look a bit like space rugby balls. There are also spiral galaxies, with arms that swirl out like a spinning pizza dough. And let's not forget the irregular galaxies. They're the oddballs, with shapes that don't fit any easy pattern. This cluster is so big, it makes our Local Group look like a quiet village pub. If you could see the Virgo cluster in the night sky, it would cover an area as large as 8 full moons side by side. That's a lot of space. So, while it's not our immediate neighborhood, the Virgo cluster is the nearest massive club. It's full of excitement, variety, and more than a few cosmic surprises. Now, let's take a journey to the far edge of the universe. Well, as far as we know, meet CLJ1001 plus J220, the most distant galaxy cluster known to science. It's a whopping 11.1 billion light-years away. That means the light we see from it started its journey when the universe was just a young un. Spotting CLJ1001 plus J220 is like trying to find your friend at Glastonbury from the other end of the field, only much, much harder. Astronomers needed some of the most powerful telescopes on Earth and in space to track it down. Even then, it looks more like a faint smudge than a proper club. This cluster is special because it formed when the universe was still getting its bearings. It's a bit like finding a baby photo of the universe's first night out. It shows us what galaxy clusters looked like when everything was just starting to come together. So, if you want to visit the farthest known galaxy club, you'll need more than a train ticket. You'll need a time machine. If you're looking for a real light show, let's talk about the Perseus cluster. This one's not the closest or the biggest, but it's definitely the brightest, at least when it comes to X-rays. The Perseus cluster is like the black pool illuminations of the galaxy world. What makes the Perseus cluster so shiny? It's packed full of hot gas that glows in X-ray light. You can't see it with your own eyes, but special telescopes can pick up its glow. It's as if the whole cluster is having a fireworks display that never ends. The Perseus cluster is also famous for its strange sounds. Scientists have discovered that it sings in super low notes, so low even elephants couldn't hear them. If the universe had a radio station, Perseus would be the top of the charts for cosmic bass lines. So next time you think space is silent, remember the Perseus cluster. It's out there, shining and humming away, putting on a show for anyone with the right equipment to watch. Not all galaxy clusters want to be the center of attention. Some, like Max J0416, prefer to keep things a bit quieter. This cluster is the faintest known to scientists. It's so dim, you'd miss it if you blinked. But even though it's shy, it's still an important part of the cosmic family. On the other hand, if you want big, you can't miss El Gordo. And yes, that means the fat one in Spanish. Located 9.7 billion light-years away, El Gordo is the largest galaxy cluster astronomers have ever found. It's a real whopper, with more mass than 1,000,000 billion suns. El Gordo is so massive, if you put it on a set of scales, the universe would have to buy a bigger set. Scientists think it's still growing, gobbling up galaxies and hot gas as it goes. El Gordo is a bit like that mate who always goes back for seconds at the buffet. So from the faintest to the fattest, galaxy clusters come in all shapes and sizes, just like the best parties. Galaxy clusters are more than just gatherings of stars and galaxies. They're cosmic time machines, letting us look back billions of years. By studying them, scientists learn how the universe grew up, from a quiet youngster to the bustling place we see today. They also remind us how small yet special our own place is in the grand scheme of things. The Milky Way is just one club member among millions, swirling through space with its neighbors. But even so, every galaxy has its own story to tell. It's a bit like looking out over the hills of Yorkshire on a clear night. You see tiny dots of light, but everyone is a world of its own. Galaxy clusters show us that the universe is full of surprises, waiting to be discovered if you just know where to look. So, whether you're staring up from Manchester or a faraway planet, galaxy clusters remind us how much there is to explore and how wonderful it is to be part of this cosmic club.